Hello and welcome to yet another Gemini Rogues video. This is the Slapjack.
The Slapjack.
Slapjack.
It's his first Mercenary Tank review.
Okay.
It's this Tier 7 tank. No preferential matchmaking.
No.
So it's Tier 9. And it's got the Maybach engine in it from a German tank.
I was going to say, does that mean
It's got an IS all.
Okay.
The IS heavy tank at Tier 7 Russian. It's got an IS2 set of tracks.
Oh, it's alright mishmash, isn't it?
It's got a T29 turret, as we can tell.
Yeah.
And a German 88cm gun. Now, on paper, looking at that looks an absolute animal.
Yeah.
Mobility, well, I'll say mobility, gets up to 35 kilometers an hour, but mobility with a T29 all to get about, so you're pretty much impenetrable.
Yeah.
Sounds on paper to be absolutely immense.
Okay, what
Drawbacks.
Yeah, go on then, you
They're
can.
gone.
That's why it's an
It's
88.
an 88, but it's not an 88 as you know it.
Which-
The penetration is ridiculously low.
Which
Just looking at
one?
that there now, I'll just show you got the clear camo, which you can put on. It still gives you the actual 5% extra camouflage, but there's no actual skin going on the tank.
Ah,
So it
okay.
doesn't change colour. Just looking through here, this is the mercenary camouflage. Just looking at now, just sticking random ones on it willy-nilly. Pretty random colours. Pretty
Yeah, they are
radical
quite
colours.
fruity, aren't they?
Yeah, but yeah, they're all right. Some of them look a bit.
Yeah, a bit garish.
Yeah,
Like
I'm
green
not
does.
overly enamoured with him, but this is the first mercenary tank I got, so we're going to take it as on its merits. Basically, we're going to see what it's like.
Has it got
Is good?
merits?
Well, we've not played it. At this point, we've not played it at all. You can see him working on the big top, the second one as we speak. And we're just looking at its stats now. 650 brake horsepower. We've got just shy of 12 rounds per minute, which is pretty formidable. Then look at that gun, 145 pen.
Is that 36H gun?
Yeah, 194 pen with a premium shell. That's as good as you get. 2.1 second aim time, so it's not bad, but 0.3 accuracy is not great.
Okay.
So that's the drawback.
What's your reload though?
5 seconds.
Okay.
So you can see, yeah, it's all right. And we'll just look at that crew we'll mention. The crew you get is the Fallen Knight crew, which comes with 2 perks already on it, which is the pain tolerance perk and
Yeah.
the repair perk. So you've already got them. Start work on at 6 cents straight away. Try and get that up.
You
and
can
running.
swap them, you know.
Yeah, you can pay gold, but I thought I can't.
It's only 10.
Yeah, not worth it.
No.
I'll go
Okay.
into some more details on the tank. All the mishmash tank pieces put together gives it a 46 ton weight, so it's not light, but it's not overly heavy, it's not ramming.
Did you have to work that out? Or does it tell you somewhere?
No, it tells you somewhere. I didn't add them all together. Like I said before, 34 km top speed,
Yeah.
33, turret traverse, I'm getting all mixed up here, all traverse.
Yeah.
So it's
I knew what you
agile
meant.
enough, but the turret's only 26, so it takes a while for that thing to lumber around and
Yeah.
get to business,
So,
basically.
so the gun, is it German accuracy or
Yeah, it's
T29?
No, it's German accuracy. 2.1 second aim time, 0.38 accuracy dispersion on it, so it's all right. We'll
Yeah.
get a Tier 7 match here straight away. It's his first game in. We're on Dukla Pass. We're going to see what we can do. Straight away, you're playing this tank.
I got green camo
Yeah,
on it.
you want to get all down. Basically, it's strongest point.
Okay.
Armour-wise, it's the IS also. We've got 120 frontally. Not overly angled, but not flat. So
I like what you're doing there. You're like going around it
Yeah.
to show us, aren't you?
Yeah,
That's
have a
very
quick spin.
forward thinking.
yeah, so it's 100,
Sorry, go on, carry on.
120 frontally, 90 on the sides, which is not bad. You'd be surprised.
You're on
if
about
you do
armour
that.
now,
Yeah,
sorry.
I'm on about armour on the hull, and 60 on the rear. So, but
It's normal.
It's just fairly angled as well, so you'd be surprised when you
Yeah.
bounce off its bum. Turret-wise, we all know about the turret. We all know what T29 turret's capable of.
Tell
279
us
mm
then.
of frontal armour.
That's
There's
quite
not
good.
much going through the front of a T29 turret. Not
Yeah.
much at all. Still got the same weak spots you've got on a T29. The little cupola on the top.
Yeah.
Basically, you don't want to be fighting it if it's all down. Just move away. Unless you're in something quite armoured and you ain't got a prayer of pen in you anyway. But
Oh, like a
that
Tier
later
9.
on. Yeah. 127 on the turret sides, so even that's quite thick.
Yeah.
And it's quite rounded as well, so be surprised what bounces, and 102 on the rear.
Can you still ammo rack it in the rear
Yeah,
of the turret?
back at turret, yeah.
Yeah.
Usual places. 350 metre signal range it comes with as well, so that's
bad.
not bad for an heavy tank. 600 metre signal.
Yeah.
It's livable way, but you don't really notice it anyway because you're normally up close and
Yeah, I was
brawling
gonna
all
say
down,
you're
so
brawling,
you don't
aren't
really need it anyway, as such.
Yeah.
But to play this tank, it's pretty tricky. You get all down and then you end up facing things off, and you end up frontally fighting things. With 145 mm penetration with a standard shell, it's
Yeah.
not where you want to be. You've got a little bit of mobility, so you can start taking different angles to get shots in, but you're not really rapid enough to scoot across open ground and get there quickly before somebody.
36H has got mobility though, isn't it?
Yeah, this amp.
Yeah.
It's about 20, something like that, just shy of 20 kilometres slower.
Oh, okay.
So, and that's a tier 6 tank.
Yeah.
So we knew that the VK36 0.1H penetration and gun at tier 6 wasn't great.
Yeah,
Tried to stay away, even at tier 6, frontally fighting with that gun, and now you've seen tier 9 tanks with it. If you come face to face with IS-3s, Fatherland, stuff like that, you're just not penning them. There's no two ways about it. Even the lower plate, it's not going in.
Can you HE something to death then?
We'll see that in a later video. You can try, but even then, we only 44mm penetration on the AT round, and only 270 damage for that. They're not really worth bothering with anyway. The standard shell on this will do 220. I mean, you can see here, once it gets into the side of something, you can start ripping. It does it quickly. Think Tiger 131, but with less pen, but with a massive turret. So you can see they've done a pretty good job at balancing this out, to be fair. It has really balanced it completely. Yeah, it's a nightmare if you come up against something, but it's not going to rip you to pieces unless you let it. So,
but 131 is accuracy.
It's Iska.
That's Xbox. That's an Xbox.
Yeah, that's an Xbox. It's an egg box. I don't know how you bounce off of Ziskas. There again, bounce again. Oh, Ziskas. You ain't even got any armour. I don't think it even registers anything on armour profiling, but we can still bounce a shot off it.
I think that gun's quite poor.
It is. It is. And that's what balances, because other than that, this tank. If you put the Tiger 131 gun on this, with the same fire rate, it'd be impossible. It'd be. You thought the Tiger 131 were OP. This would be just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Short of the matchmaking the Tiger 131 got, it'd just be overpowering. But it hasn't. And so you get a little bit of a problem.
Oh, you're joking.
Look, let me shoot him. I'm going to get a shoulder shot into him to get one into him. T29 there. And this is a bit.
Get out of the way, man.
And you start backing up.
He's not even
he
shooting
starts backing up with you as well. And his other mates there, the two of them. And now we've tried a shot and it's just not gone. So he's gone road up high into it.
To your right, lads.
There we go. Shot him. Finally, after a bit of dancing, we managed to get some shots in. You're going to see accuracy now, our fire distance. It's not bad. Velocity is not bad. It's not overly brilliant, but it's not bad. As we were talking before about this tank being balanced. It's
not balanced.
Well, yeah, it is.
It is balanced.
They've done a really good job of balancing it. To be fair to Wargaming, for a change, they've actually done well with this tank to balance.
But they've given you something which
to work with.
People can't pen it.
To be
but
fair,
then you can't shoot them.
I didn't want to like the Mercenary Tanks.
I
didn't want to like them. I thought I'd like my historical stuff. I don't want to like them. They're not for me. And then I played this and I really enjoyed it. And I know that's going to sound crazy and a bit hypocritical, but
really.
I really enjoyed playing this tank. It's a fun tank to play. You can get all down. It's mobile, so you not get left behind. You can keep it in battle. Gun's not OP that you're shredding through everything, so you have to work at it as well. So there's no like Tiger 131. I'll just rip through this tier 7 match because I'm OP. There's no sense of that to it. You can see we're bouncing stuff here. People don't know what it is yet. I don't think it's generally realised what this actual tank is, so people just keep shooting it in turret, like you can see here. Which is good for me. Bouncing. But they'll figure it out, and then this tank will lose its shine a little bit for me. The other problem, 145 pen, we said, so you tend to stray off into the premium ammo quite a bit. And when you stray off into that premium ammo quite a bit, it starts to cost. So this tank is not great for making money.
It's a classed as premium tank with bonuses. Has it got any bonuses?
No, not really. I don't know. It doesn't make any great silver. Your training crews that are just like mercenary crews. Just managed to snap one in there. Panther's being a swine on the far side. So we've got to see it. 13 shots in already. We've got 5 kills.
Even notice that.
We're trying to snipe. We're just trying to pick his luck. We know he's next to that rock. There's somewhere the pesky swine.
Can we say that these mercenary tanks are going to draw old players back in?
I think that's what they're aimed at. If I'm being perfectly honest, going off topic of the tank a little bit, for me, if I was just, I can't see how this is bringing new players into the game. I can't see how.
No, not new.
Because if I got this game based on this mercenary idea, and then as soon as I tried to get one, it went, oh, you need Achilles at tier 6 or equivalent tank above. I'd be thinking, what? And that's just for one of the sections, one of the stages. Oh, I need a German thing. And then not just that, the players who've had the game a while, I've got a fair few tanks in my garage, so when it comes to grinding that 291,000 XP out, you need for the final stage, I've got, I think, I worked out I've got 40 plus tanks that I could use my times 2 on.
From.
Yeah, I could use my times 2 on every day, and it just went through it. If I'm a new player, I may have 2 or 3 high tier tanks, and that's 2 or 3 times 2s a day I've got to use.
I understand.
Do you know where I'm coming from now?
Yeah.
I do like it as well. I mean, I've spoken to people who've had the game a while who are trying to grind these tanks out.
Yeah.
And it's brought a new lease of life to the game. They're playing tanks they haven't played for a while.
Flawed said that though, didn't he?
Yeah.
He got back into it.
Yeah, he's got back into it just because of this. And that's what he's saying, and if Wargame are trying to do that, fair play to them, but just tell us that. Tell us we're bringing these back out to get the old players back into the game. And it gets out there, oh, why don't you go back? So-and-so's gone back to playing this game because of this, and he's enjoying it again.
It's worked though, Sith Lord's on, isn't he?
Yeah, he's back into it, he's swinging away. And he said the exact same point, that now he's playing tanks that I've not took that out for ages, and now I've got a reason to play it. It's given me a reason to take that VK medium that I'd not used because I've been playing tier 8s and 9s for the last 2 years out, and a reason to actually play, not just take it out just because I want to play tier 6. Actually getting so it means something. There's a point to actually playing it, and I think that's a really good thing about it.
I get you.
That's why I think it's proper aimed at players, old players, come back, play this tank, earn these new things, and I think they've done a good job. To be fair, playing this Slapjack, it's not stupidly OP, it's incredibly balanced. In my view, the gun completely balances everything out.
Well, because it's not that good.
Yeah,
well, the rest of the tank is.
The rest of the tank is good, so you've got something to work with. So again, for the older players who've played it a while, they've gone all the way up, they're in tier 10s and stuff like that. They understand the mechanics around, they understand the spot mechanics, and they understand where they can position yourself on the map to make this tank work, and then it just feels good.
Well, if you've played your T29 and you've played your 36H, you're halfway there, aren't you?
Yeah.
Because you know where to put it and how to aim, because that ain't going to go through a lot of stuff in tier 9, is it?
Yeah, and I'm going to be interested to see how the tier 10 Mercenary Tank is like when it comes, when it is released. But for the minute, we've only got this Slapjack to look at as us personally. We'll like I say, we're working on the big top at the minute, so we'll hopefully have a big top review coming out soon. But for me, just off this one tank, I know it's a bit of a polarised view just from one tank of this Mercenary one, but I don't think I've had any trouble with any others in the game. I've not seen that many, but I can't just say, oh, I'm sick of running into them because
I get you. When you confront them, you mean?
Yeah, I've not struggled with any, which is what you want. I don't want these tanks to come in the game and be the best at their tier, if that makes sense. I don't want these to be better than the tech trees. I don't want these to be better than the premium tanks.
Yeah,
I think
balanced.
Wargaming could have made it a little bit better the way you earned them. I think the actual timing of the contracts is a big no, a big boo-boo on their part, but they're trying to make gold basically at the end of the day.
Don't blame them, it's a free game.
It's what they've got to do. Can we get this shot on this Storer Mill?
Storer Mill. Nice one.
Get that. So you can see there, we've got 7 kills. Very first game we've had in it. 5 assisted from tracking, 3 assisted from spotting.
I kind of lost track on that, man.
Yeah, we're waffling like lunatics. Felt necessarily there. So you can see that, that's what I'm talking about there. Didn't fire that much premium in that game.
Yeah,
we're trying to go out, but we only made
not gone negative.
But we're not talking premium tank, silver mech in here. That's what you were referring to before, weren't you? The bonuses, there's a fair few medals coming up there.
Yeah,
we blocked nearly 3,000. So, is it OP? No. As such, no, not generally.
OP.
But it is a good tank, and it's a fun tank, but it makes you work, if that is any kind of indication, it makes you work right. So we're going to look at this other review world tank replay we've got on Ellenborn. We're going to show how this tank, if it gets surrounded, basically what it can do to defend itself. We'll talk more tactics now.
Are you talking like T29 tactics?
Yeah, basically. Even though we've got a German gun, Russian ult.
Yeah, you got to play like a T29.
Yeah, we're playing this tank like a T29. Yeah. A slightly more mobile, quicker firing T29, but
which makes it better.
Same, yeah, which is more fun. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. This tank does work in that way. It is fairly balanced as well, but I do like playing it. It is fun, and you do get results in it.
Can you remember the hull armour for the T29 off the top of your head?
No, not off the top of my head. I'd have to look it up.
Don't matter. I just wondered.
I think it's not as much with the angling.
Yeah.
You know yourself, you can slide off that front of the top plate on the T29 quite
you still got to aim at the T29.
And you'll see in this replay, this is more showing you what the armour does than what the gun does in this game, but that as well. Yeah. But we're kind of stuck here. The whole team's ploughed into the town. They're all in there. They're all on that one street in the town.
Wow, I've not seen that for a while.
There's this one guy here next to us trying to back us up. I think it's a T150 off the top of my head. I can't remember without looking.
You got that lonely
We've got
heavy
two
down there.
snake bites that are just going to harass us for the next so many minutes. It's really annoying, and that's what I talk about. That traverse on the turret at 26 degrees per second is not.
Yeah,
not
good.
Not great. It swings back quite nicely. I'm quite surprised with it. Quite impressed with it. As a whole, we're pretty much stuck in this situation here you're looking at. We can't do anything. Can't push that situation. We know
where anyone is, man.
There's going to be loads around that corner. These guys are just trying to bait us out, basically, and we're not playing ball. Hopefully, our artillery safe here. They can't quite get it's pesky little snake bites. They're going to keep coming round. This is going to happen for a fair few minutes.
Oh, okay. We're not to be surprised about it. Then.
Well, going back to the mercenary.
It reverses well, doesn't it?
Yeah, you say it's not immobile. It's a little bit more mobile than the T29.
Yeah.
T29 is a great slugging,
great thing. Is that spaced armour on sides? Or is it just
no, it's just for show.
Cosmetics.
Yeah, cosmetic views. I must say the tanks do look a bit of a mess as a general rule. I know they're all spliced together, but they've gone a bit OTT, I think, in some places with the slants on the slants of wood on the side or something like that.
Yeah.
It's just a bit over the top in places than it needed to be. Ooh, right. There's an OI.
Nice one.
We're going to see the pain of this gun.
Okay.
He's a bit siders on, but it still didn't go in. Siders on, so he switched to his APCR. He's still at that same angle. We're getting to go in. He's still slightly siders on. Can we get another one in there? He's straightening up all the time. Now we're not going to touch it. We're going to see that for the rest of the video. For some strange reason, unbeknown to myself and everybody else who's going to watch it, the OI does not move from that spot now for the rest of this game.
Must be happy.
He refuses to move. Oh, it's just a bit too high.
He might go for a wee break. You never know.
Really spot swatted for here, but we're a bit lost in the moment and we're still firing his AP. So
he's spamming goal.
Yeah,
I always forget to switch it back. Oh, he's got flag on it and everything, man. You see
Swiss
that?
flag.
Yeah. Quite clear to
but
see,
you can see the general consensus of what I'm trying to do here is use that bank and get all down.
You want to try and get hull down there?
That's what I'm working at, is trying to get all down to that OI and hoping that all the rest. Oh my god, there's an Everty far side there. Look, we'll try his turret as well. We're going to try everywhere. Lower plate.
Shoot his gun, it makes him less accurate.
Well, sometimes manage to hit his track there. He will not move from the spot, I'll show you that anyway. We've got an M6 coming right back at us now. We're pretty much screwed.
The turret's not bad, you know, it does turn.
Yeah, it's a lot quicker than it sounds when you say 26, but here comes the end, pesky swine.
Didn't really see much then.
Yeah, it doesn't turn that quick, look.
Not as fast as a snake, like don't.
Oh, it's a bit of a nightmare, to be honest.
You should have led his shot.
And now we've got the M6 coming from his rear as well, VK36OH as well.
Shot much yet.
Doesn't really have much chance. You're just getting harassed constantly. There's only two of us trying to defend all side at that one. I say the side, the whole. There's only two columns being used by his team. We're trying to cover the other blooming 8. Tracks, blooming tracks. And we're wasting his gold ammo as well. Here comes the KV85.
Here you were safe there, can't you?
Yeah, we're going to get shot down now. Oh, he's got back just in time. Getting shot from the M6. Snakebite's coming back out for a little bit more as well. Vanish him off. Right, we've got his first kill. We're up and running now. 4 shots in. Still
You're doing well actually, because they all have got to do is come for you.
Yeah, and look at that. Oh, he just don't move. I swear to God, he just sits there. I think, I'm just going to get rid of this M6. And just as we do
beautiful,
that,
but
T20 who's come back to all parts, finished him off. We're still getting swarmed here now. VK36 is coming, trying to help this guy out. I mean, it's even with this point here, I'm not comfortable firing a standard shell at a VK36.
Wow,
I will not
really?
Especially in this situation where every shot I need to go in. I can't afford for one not to go in. I can't be swapping ammunition halfway through when he goes sided on and stuff like that. Oh, look at that, can I get around that KV85? You see the mobility here of this now.
Oh yeah.
Getting shot in.
Oh, beautiful.
Rat bank, he shoots dead tank. He knows he's done now. Try and track him on top of that mound. I know he's got pathetic gun depression, so I'm not going to worry. He's just shooting the turret. He can't get it any lower now. One more shot inside, we finish him off. That's his third kill, 12 shots in.
He's still there.
Great pounding though. Oh, he don't move. He's not bothered. He's set up station here. This is even weirder. He don't even shoot me. And then we've got a French tier 7. We'll take a shot there coming in. We've got one more premium ammo shot left. We can see that goes in. Goes into the turret. Now we're down to a standard ammunition.
Oh no.
I'm just trying to get into a position there. Slap one off. I don't know why he don't come for me. Why he's sat there looking. I've got no else around me that he knows is backing me up.
You're on a nipple as well.
Yeah, he's still pinging shots off me. Turret. I know the fire rate on the French Heavy isn't great, so I know I've got 2 to 1 every time he fires. I'm going to be able to get 2 to 1 or is risk it, try it. I'm just trying things out here, seeing where I can get a shot to go in. I can't even hit the bloody cupola.
You know, while you're like playing with this French Heavy, do you reckon that OI's got camo net and binos?
I don't know why he's doing that.
He must be scouting.
We're slowly picking him off here now. We've got a little bit of help now from the T20 to his right hand side. He's helping us out.
Isn't it? It's one of them.
Yeah, another block shot from us. That wasn't me.
Oh, okay. He wasn't.
The T20 backers up there. Still here, look. Don't worry about me. Try again. I won't go in through for premium rounds, so I'm not going to go through with these. Try to flat his fingers, showing me flat his fingers, his turret. Swatched to his AT. He's fired a shot. He's fired a shot, and now he's running off even though I'm not penning. I'm just going to try and proper pick at him here now.
Yeah.
We're not going to say. I know I've got my T20 who's pushing round to my right hand side. He's flanking. All I'm just going to try to do is just keep him here.
Harass him.
Keep him here. Keep him stuck up there. Try and keep blowing them tracks off.
I like your method.
As much damage as we can.
Have you got enough? No.
No, I'm running low now. I've got 5 left. T20's getting there though. He's nearly there. I just don't want him to load an HE shell and splash me to death, but he doesn't seem to have clicked on, so I'm literally, oh no, there's an SU-100 coming straight at us. His shot has bounced, put one into him.
There's that still on HE as well, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm hoping I've got the turret into him and he can't get any lower, but he does manage to get his gun down, like you can see at that angle there. He just gets it to me, right hand side as me all protruding down, and he finishes it off. And his team's come out of town having not killed everything in it somehow. It felt like we were fighting half at team on his own.
Can I round it up while this is still running?
Yeah. So the Slapjack, is it OP? Is it this amazing tank we should all be trying to earn? No. Is it a good, solid, well-balanced tank? Yeah. You'll get a good feeling when you have a good game in it.
Oh, yeah.
So it's not a Ram Panzer Tech, Ram Panzer at, and well, what do you expect? I hate people who show off when they've got 7 or 8 kills in a Ram Panzer. You should get 7 or 8 kills in a Ram Panzer when you play that thing. For your Slapjack, if you get 7 or 8 kills, you've had to work for it.
Yeah.
So it rewards hard work, it rewards tactics. That all's fantastic. The turret's fantastic. The gun's crap. That's basically the Slapjack, and that's how it's balanced out. Yeah. So its strong points is its armour on its both pretty much, because the all armour's not to be dismissed basically, but the turret armour's your main strength. 279mm frontally. It's just just get this baby all down, and then tier 7 matches, you're king. 145mm pen is not as big an issue. Tier 9.
It's an issue. Even you can't get hold down. Really.
We're talking. We're not even penetrating lower plates with premium ammo on tier 9 heavies.
Wow.
And we do see them a fair bit. So then you realise how balanced that tank is. That's how it should be in a way, because KV1s aren't going into tier 7 and ripping it up. Yeah, true. Same with Slapjack, shouldn't be going into tier 9 and ripping it up. That's a balanced tank for me, and that's what you get. So remember, but even then, all down, you can still fawn in the side. You're not going to penetrate him, but you can track it.
Everything.
You can hold a nice little ridge line, work it. You can work the tank. So again, it rewards you. Again, you can get your tracking damage, your assisted damage, and stuff like this. Yeah, true. But as a general rule, the tank's solid. Its negatives, it's just a gun. That gun. 145mm pen, I keep saying it, but it is. There's no way of looking around it or thingy. It's a massive drawback. Yeah. But other than that, solid tank, good tank. Worth it. If I were grinding out of all of them, I can't really give you a guess for this one because I've not played the others at this point. Okay. But this is a solid one, and I have enjoyed playing it, and I will say that. It's worth grinding, not buying. Yeah, definitely not buying. It's just too much. You can see here there, we bought 5,000 damage in that game. Wow. 5,000 damage. You can see, if you get that thing in a position, it can be an arse to move. Okay. Well, that's the Slapjack. Killer 05, that's the Slapjack. Or Flapjack, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, people. That's our review of the Flapjack. Enjoy. Laters.